Hello everyone, Salsa Fresca, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Crock Pot, a mod that simply adds in 3 different versions of the Crock Pot, as well as a ton of different food options. So, there is a book, which makes it easy to tell recipes and such, because there is no way you can tell via JEI. I mean, there is obviously the Crock Pot recipes, and obviously you can upgrade it, and upgrade it again. But other than that, besides seeds from certain fruits and stuff, you're not really going to find out a way to make some of these in the crock pots, because there's no JEI sort of support, like its interface saying the equivalent to like here, where it says, hey, you can put corn and popcorn to make popcorn, or like a crock pot specific version of that. So you do need the book here to tell you exactly what you need. So for example, you need 2 syrup, 1 sugar, and honeycombs should not be added apparently. So you just need those 2 ingredients in the crock pot interface, and then obviously the fuel, and you'll be good to go. But other than that, of course, yeah, you pretty much do not have any recipes appearing just by clicking on them to find the recipe for any of the foods listed here. So obviously a fair amount I can't fit in my inventory, so I'm going to have to add a few after that. So we'll just test out what each one does. I don't know all the combinations of recipes. I'd say just, if you can, look through the book, and if you are locked, apparently. Okay, so I've cheated some of them in, so it's now worked them out. But originally, if you hadn't done obviously what I have, they would basically be locked, and I assume it's maybe after you get access to each of the crock pots, or it's just you cheat them in like I did. I don't actually know for sure. The last thing I'll probably say before actually consuming all these is, or having the character consume them all, is you've got things like eggs here, so you've got category stuff. Now I don't know if this means that it's like a upgrade sort of thing, or it's basically a category for creative mode, which my guess is, now actually reading the technical name, is that it probably is. Apparently not. Okay. Or maybe it's just for the book? Possibly? Maybe not. What we got here? Is there one that says eggs? Yes. Okay, it might be intended as a category sort of thing in that case, I assume? That's as close as I can think of. I really don't know. Oh, and you also get wet goop if you happen to mess up a recipe. It takes 10 seconds to cook and has no effects on players. Is the result of an invalid recipe. So yeah, there is that. But the rest are obviously more successful ones. There's a thing on ingredients. There's obviously no need to consider. Tells you what counts as one. It also shows, if I actually demonstrate here, that on tooltips I think it tells you what type it is and what category it fits into. So a carrot is obviously a vegetable, and it's a 1.0 of something, which if we check here, it'll say foods with the value of such and such, which I assume is what also is needing to be considered for putting things in here. So it's like a combination of stuff makes whatever results, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what determines what, so that's as far as I can go. The rest is probably already detailed in here, but I'm not going to read all that. I'm just going to go with the sort of results stuff that the food will provide here. And obviously if you use the mod you can kind of experiment and see what happens. But yeah, there is a priority, I assume, of things you need to put in, order. There's different categories, and there's just the crock pots themselves, which do certain things when putting stuff in. But anyways, so we'll go from left to right, and we have a lot of food to cover. So we'll go crock pot here, and I think I need, what, the last 3 or 4 there. Okay. So, do I have hunger? I have night vision. That's not the same thing. So we'll go here, and we'll go here, and we'll go, what, 1,000 seconds we'll do. And we'll go time set day, so we don't have to worry about the other with night vision. Okay. And we are on peaceful, so that's not going to help us. So we'll go to normal, and we'll consume all the food. Right. So, we've got the bone bouillon or something like that, or bone soup, I'm not sure. which gives us 5 and gives us absorption 3, and we get extra 6 hearts there. So quite a bit to offer there. Popcorn is apparently veggie, so you got 1.5 there and no additional absorption sort of thing. We may just clear that and just go to hunger just in case. Surf and turf, which is a mixture of stuff. Got 4 there, and absorption, I guess. Clear. And that's, I don't think popcorn's going to give us anything, but we'll try again just in case. Nope. Crock pot. Okay. So we got powder cake, which is 1. Asparagus patcher? Asparagus patcher or something like that. I don't know how to say it. So 3, and then fire resistance for 8 minutes. Alrighty. We've got pierogi or something like that. Or pierogies? I have no idea. Again, I can't really pronounce or understand them, so apologies there. So 4 here. We have puffed potato souffle, I think. So we've got resistance 2 for 1.5 minutes there. And then we've now got mokyoka or something? Mokyusa or something? I don't know. Something like that. Gives you that, and regeneration 2 for 2 minutes. So about, what, 7-ish, I think, on the hunger bar. Moving on, we've got Ratatouille, something like that. Which is 3, and regeneration 2 for 1 minute and 45 seconds or so, I think. Oops, no effects to remove, that's not what I wanted. We've got fish tacos, which is 4 and no effect. California rolls, which give us 4 there, and Dolphin's Grace apparently for probably 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds. Actually, don't even get rid of that. Monster lasagna, which gives us 3.5 as well as poison apparently. Alrighty. But tea, which gives us 1.5 as well as haste 2 and speed 2 for a matter of seconds, so probably 10 minutes and 5 minutes. We'll get rid of those, and we'll apply the hunger effect again. Meatballs give us 4.5 and nothing else there. Tomaroot, or tomato, gives us 1.5 there. We've got seafood gumbo, or jumbo, or something like that, I'm not sure. Which gives us 4.5 and regeneration 2 for 45 seconds or so. And then we finally have onion, our last sort of vegetable or so in that row, which is 1.5. Let's see, we now have kebabs, which give us 3.5 and nothing there. Corn, there's another vegetable, which is 1.5, sorry. Honey ham, which gives us saturation, absorption 2 and regeneration for a bit, and probably equivalent of like, what, 7 or 6-ish there on the hunger bar, and 4 hearts for this absorption. Next we've got milk, which just acts as like regular milk, I guess, but maybe it's stackable, or it's for other purposes, and doesn't get rid of the hunger effect, so it's probably for other purposes, I guess. You're not really supposed to drink it, you probably just combine it with others. Meaty stew, or bone stew, gives us full, I guess, maybe saturation even, I don't know, something like that. We've got Salsa Fresca or something, or Salsa Fresca, I don't know. Which gives us 3.5 and haste for 6 minutes. We have melonsicle, or watermelon icicle, which gives us 2.5 jump boost and speed for 3 minutes. And finally we have flower salad, which gives us 3 and is pretty much equivalent to a chorus fruit. And that means I need to move this over, this in, and see what else happens. So, over here, we've got our spicy chili, or hot chili, which is 4.5 and gives us strength and haste for 1.5 minutes. We have fish sticks, which gives us 3.5 and gives us regeneration 2 for 30 seconds. We've got tropical Bolia I honestly don't know. Apologies. Which you just consume and gives you water breathing, speed, and dolphin's grace for 5 minutes, and is a very quick thing to consume. Fancy spiral tubers or potato tornado gives us 2.5, and I don't know if it removed the hunger effect from us. Might have, I think. So kind of like a milk equivalent, but also food maybe. Alrighty. You got turkey dinner, which gives us 6 and resistance for 3 minutes. And then we've next got honey nuggets, which gives us 4 and regeneration for 5 minutes. Got hot cocoa, which gives us 1 there and speed for 8 minutes, but obviously doesn't remove effects. You've got candy, which gives you 2.5, and an advancement apparently. You've got bacon and eggs, which gives you 6, and nothing there. Got asparagus on its own, the sort of last vegetable we have here, or ingredient type food, which is 1.5. Got monster tartare, or something like that, which is 4 and strength 2 for 3 minutes. Oh. Next we have Crevice, or something, I don't know. Apologies. And then you've got 3.5 for that. Absorption, speed, and resistance of a matter of ranges of 2 or 3 levels for 15 seconds or so, probably. And then we finally have Asparagus Soup as our last normal meal one, which gets rid of the effects as well as gives us 2 on the hunger bar. And then finally the Wet Goop, which you may or may not come across often depending on how you make a meal, gives you nothing except nausea. So it's not actually that harmful, but it's still a thing. Now, if we just try, let's say, some coal and just put a bunch of stuff in here, I don't know what to expect. So we'll just go Crock Pots and say, I don't know, mix, I don't know, pumpkin cookies. We'll just go pumpkin and cookies maybe. I honestly don't know. Or is it just pumpkin and cocoa beans? I have absolutely no idea. Do this and this. Or is it cocoa beans or sugar maybe? Or wheat? I honestly don't know. Probably nothing's gonna happen. So not even wheat can go in there. So we've got sugar maybe. Fruits apparently is cocoa beans. Cocoa bread or something. Nothing. I don't know. But either way, you put stuff in any of the 4 slots, of course. You put the fuel on the bottom, and you're good to go. And the book tells you the rest. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.